Did you know that successful people take very simple words and use them in a really effective way so that they can influence themselves on others to create what it is that they want? What if you could do this? Would that be useful for you? So during this video, I'm going to discuss the words that you can use and how you can use them so you can create success easily and effortlessly. My name is Alex Morgan, and I help you align your actions, your beliefs, your dreams, and your thinking so you can achieve success, because believe it, success is happening for you. And I help you let go of limiting beliefs so you can be limitless again. So let's get into the words, because this is what this video is all about. So there's a very important word that we're going to start out with, and that is the word but. Now there are similar words to this word, things like however, yet, still, and though. Let's first though focus on the word but. And the reason the word but is so important is because everything that we say before it, so if we're doing a whole sentence and then we say but, we just negated everything that we just said. So many times I notice I'm in conversations and people, they talk and talk. I love to listen because I love to know people's perspectives, how they think, because this allows me to then influence them to get what they want. So they're talking, and they say, hey, Alex, what's your opinion? And shortly I give my opinion. I don't say too many words. I said, okay, well, if you want my opinion, here's what I think. And they'll respond, because a lot of people, they're listening to respond, and they say, oh, yeah, thanks for sharing your opinion, and I agree with what you're saying, but guess what? They don't really care if I shared my opinion. They don't agree with what I'm saying because they use the word but. So there's a different way that we can do this without using the word but. So when you're in conversations now and you're communicating with other people, notice if they use the word but, and notice it, and notice what that does, what that makes you feel inside, and notice they won't even notice what they're doing. So we can use something called the agreement frame. You're going to use the words I agree, I appreciate, I respect. And instead of using the word but, you use the word and. So if someone says, hey, what's your opinion? I could say, hey, you know what? I appreciate you telling me that, and I really respect your opinion. I agree with this part of what you said, and I would like to share something else that I would like to add. And then even if I disagree with them a little bit, because I told them I agree, I appreciate, I respect, and I use the word and, whatever I say, it's going to lighten that charge around it. So someone tells me an opinion, hey, I agree, thanks so much for sharing that with me. I respect that you took the time to tell me that, and I really appreciate how you said this and this, and I would like to add, and then you deliver what you want to say. It really lightens around it, and you can use this to really influence yourself and other people so that you can gain agreement, because that's the whole point of conversations. We want to gain agreement with people. So another powerful word that you can use along with but, they said there was similar words, however, still, though. I think the word yet. I especially like to do this if people are coming to me, clients, and they're telling me their limitations. I just can't do this. That's right. You just can't do this yet, because you haven't thought of the one thing that you never considered that will help you do it. I'm not ready to buy your training. That's right. You're not ready to buy my training yet. That's because you haven't asked yourself the one question that will have you totally ready to buy. So you can utilize something that the other person said and just insert the word yet, so then it shows them that they can do something. When I mean utilize, the example had, I can't do this. And I said, that's right. You can't do this yet. I'm not ready to buy. So they said, I'm not ready to buy. And I said, you're not ready to buy yet. So you utilize whatever they said, their exact words, and then you can use the word yet, and it's really powerful because then you can embed a nice little suggestion after to help them get what they want. I just have so much fun with these, so I hope you think the same as you're sitting here listening to me and watching the video. Now, the other word that we want to go over is the word don't. Now, the reason this is so important is because our unconscious mind, we talk about the unconscious mind a lot on this channel, the unconscious mind does not process negatives. So in my video before about popular advice on social media, I talked about the words don't quit. Now, what are you focusing on when you hear this? You're actually focusing on the word quit. We're actually telling someone to quit because the unconscious mind does not process negatives. So there's many other ways that we can use this. However, we can use the words don't and not to our advantage. So if I tell you something right now, I can embed a nice little suggestion. I'm not telling you as you're listening to this video that you're going to master these words now. So I'm not telling you. I told you I'm not telling you. And then I told you you are going to master these words now. I don't expect you to, just by listening to this video, to be able to use these examples easily and effortlessly. I use the word don't, however, then I'm telling you what to do. So you can use the words not and don't as long as you're telling them what to do. So a bad example, don't quit. They're thinking of quit. Don't have too much success. What are you thinking about? Having too much success. So you can use the words not and don't as long as you're telling them what to do. So any suggestions, we always want to tell people what to do, not what not to do. Let's say someone wants to lose weight. Don't stop at the fast food restaurant on the way home from the gym. What are they focusing on? Stopping at the fast food restaurant on the way home from the gym. Don't think about eating healthy all the way home because a healthy meal will be there when you arrive. They're thinking about eating healthy and a healthy meal being there when they arrive. So that's another good example of using the word don't. So we can use these words to our advantage. So the words but and yet, I gave some good examples, and the words not and don't. You can actually use these words to influence others with ease because the unconscious mind, it has nice special little powers with these very powerful words. And this is something that I'm writing about in my book that I'm writing right now, The Transformative Power of Hypnosis. I'm writing about powerful words that you can use during suggestions so you can influence people so they can get what they want and you can get what they want. We always want to think win-win when we're doing this stuff. Please always consider that everyone is going to benefit during these conversations because these words are really powerful. And this also shows that even though I'm writing a book about hypnosis, we can use these in everyday conversation to influence people with our family, with our friends, with our colleagues, with our boss, with our employees, to build new relationships while we're networking. There's so many uses for them. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you now have many new ways to communicate with people. If you haven't already, go ahead and like the video and subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate all the support I've been getting lately. And thanks for watching, and I hope to see you on the next video.